Bear with me, I want to sing these lyrics to you. 6 a.m. and getting out of bed again. Can't get back in, cause sleep ain't gonna pay the rent. Oh, day to day, they got you working like a slave, taking credit for the work you gave, and stealing your raise. But I know you're down when you gon' get up. I see you down when you gon' get up. People try to pull a wool over your eyes. Don't know why, they want to profit from your demise. They lie to cover up the way they are inside. Oh, baby, baby, don't you cry. All you got is your pride. So I know you're down when you gon' get up. Now, that was the lyrics from Amel LaRue. Of course, I can't sing, so I butchered the hell out of that song. But I used to listen to that back in the day, and I resonated with it back in the day. But those lyrics basically summed up what people are experiencing, work fatigue. I've spoken about it in my live stream recently, but I want to really hone in on it. So let's see the actual overview, what work fatigue is actually about. So it says here on Google, work fatigue is a state of mental and physical exhaustion that impairs a person's ability to work safely and effectively. It results from factors like long hours, insufficient sleep, excessive workloads, and high stress, and can lead to slower reaction times, poor judgment, reduced productivity, etc. This can increase the risk of accidents and injuries and have long-term health consequences. Causes such as sleep deprivation, long irregular hours, high workload, strenuous activity, mental and emotional stress, lack of breaks, environmental factors. It goes on and on and on and on. People, how many of you have experienced this? How many of you have experienced what I just read out? Now, people could say, oh man, we were fatigued ages ago, man. This happened back in the day. No. It was bad before. It's getting worse now. And another thing I want to add on that is when you do all of that, the workload, the stress, the toxic boss, the bullying, all of that, and you still can't afford certain shopping requirements. You still struggle to pay the rent. You still struggle to pay the rising bills, the rising petrol costs, etc., etc., etc. This is what brings work fatigue. Think about it, yeah? You know when you have a relationship and it don't work out, what do you do? What are you supposed to do? Once you break up, you're supposed to take time, take 6 months, whatever, time to process. Because if you go to an immediate relationship after that, you end up being toxic, you're using that person, you bring all the baggage. You need to take time out because it's a traumatic experience. We can't do that with work because the bills are billing. The rent is renting. And usually with money, you've got more blimmin' month than money. You can't bloody afford to pay. You know, you get rent, you get paid, it don't stretch. So what do you need to do? You need to go back into work again with the traumas of the last job, with the anxiety, the lack of worth, the lack of belief in your skills and your ability because they've made it that you are rubbish at your job. These are the things we're going through. And if we do have a breakup, we still got to come in and work anyway. If we actually having a relationship breakup. I remember a time when I had my partner who we were having issues with the pregnancy before it might not happen. My mum, I remember when she was diagnosed with cancer, all that stuff. But yet I still had to come in and produce. And they expect that same efficiency. When they give you all that because it was the other day, it was mental health day. That's a load of rubbish. Just know this. Just know this. It's a load of rubbish. Because they can preach these workplaces and all the HR and people teams can preach all they want about take time out, speak to someone. When it comes to delivering, the metrics, the deliverables, all of that, it needs to be on job. If it ain't on job, you're out of here. I've known people that have actually had mental health issues. They've spoken to management or spoken to team, taken time out, come back and been treated a whole lot different. to the fact where they're trying to force them out. They were looked on as weak because they don't understand your mental health. Your real friends, your real family, they understand it. They're there for you. These workplaces aren't there for you like that. So remember that. Be careful. When they talk about, oh, take time out and speak to someone, remember that, because there's usually strings attached. Because when you do that, they look at you differently. I know because I've been in this workplace. I've been in on the front fields. On the front line, sorry. In the field. That's what I meant to say. I've been there for over a decade. Corporate level. I've been in retail level and corporate level. I know what they're like. And that's why people are fed up. People are broken. People are just shut off. People are walking out. Not even having a job to go to. People are losing their sanity. You know? Work fatigue is a real thing, man. So if you experience those things, you are not alone. I've felt it. The people watching this have felt it. You're not the only one. We're all feeling it. That anxiety when it's Sunday, 7 o'clock or earlier, because you know what's coming next. Some people can't even enjoy the weekend, the Friday, because they know, oh yeah, Friday's all right, but when it comes to Sunday and Monday, it's all back again. Targets are going to be needed to be delivered. Where are you on your lunch break? Where's that deck that should have been delivered yesterday? We're going to need to have a word about your performance. All that stuff is waiting for you. So what you got to do in these times is have people that are real and you can confide in. You need to have those people. Remember that you are the most important thing, man. Also, what as well you need to start doing, and I need to do the same, start saving up money. Get that FU money. When you have that FU money, you have something to lean back on. So if you do leave, they do fire you, whatever, you've got money to fall back on. If you can do a business, a side business, get into that as well. You need to make it where that job isn't your only source of income. Because when it is, that's when the trap is. That's when you get the anxiety. That's when you live in misery. And no one should live like that. People, let me know what you think about this video. I'll be interested to hear your comments and things like this. And, be interested to hear that. Also, people, as usual, help me out with the HBO special. Help a brother out. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you again in the next video. Peace.